Hi, my name is Adrienne Oliver. I'm with Remax Universal. I want to talk to you today about inspection repair requests. So, I always suggest that we get inspections. Everyone knows that about me. It's very important to kind of know what you're buying. So, there are some rules, written and unwritten, that I think as a whole the market struggles with as far as buyers and sellers. So, I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about 5 things just to give you some guidance. A lot of buyers want things to be fixed, and that's fine. It's pretty much whatever people agree to, but there's 5 things that are very important that are what I call appropriate and unreasonable repair requests. So we're going to do that. So you're a buyer. The seller just accepted an offer on your house. Congratulations. Most buyers include a home inspection. It's a crucial step, so you have to go and figure that out, right? But inspection reports can be long and extensive. You're paying a significant amount of money for those reports, so they're going to be in depth on the home. What should you and what shouldn't you include in those repair requests, right? As a general rule, non-functioning and safety issues are legitimate requests. So, for instance, if the dishwasher is not working, obviously you're going to ask for the dishwasher to be working, unless it was in the seller's disclosure, which y'all have heard me discuss prior. So your goal is to reach the closing table, right? It's not to jimmy down that seller so much that they just have to give you the property. Basically, there's going to be things that you are going to have to pass on in order to make it go smoothly or get to the closing table. So these are 5 things that will be on an inspection report that when we look at it, I'm going to recommend that you pass on them. So you're not going to request them from the seller to make the transaction go, right? Because your goal is to buy this home. You obviously like the home, the seller wants to sell the house, you want to buy the house, so how do we get there, right? So the first one is normal wear and tear. So unless you're buying new and a resale house, chip paint on the baseboards, that's normal. Cracked mirror, scratches on the hardwood flooring, basically all of those little tiny things. Don't ask for them. It's going to break apart the deal. If you don't like the home, you can get out of it. So you're within your option period. Get out of the house. Don't insult the seller. Just if it's minor normal wear and tear, don't ask for it. Okay? So number 2, the second thing that you should not ask for is inexpensive repairs. So usually my rule is I tell people anything under $1,000, right? Under $1,000, that's pretty much like you need to do that yourself, get it done, welcome to home ownership, that type of thing. So you need like for instance, a torn window screen or a cracked switch plate or a burnout light bulb in a ceiling fixture. Those are all things that you can do that are very easy to repair. Do them prior to move in. It's not a big deal. So that's number 2. Number 3 is smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. Even though many municipalities have rules regarding these safety items, preferably pass on these items because you can install them and replace them very cheaply. And you can also shop for a whole entire system and maybe upgrade your system to something that's inclusive. So I would skip the smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. I'm not saying they're not important. I'm saying that they're not important enough to bust a deal of a sale of a home, right? They are obviously important. Landscaping modifications, that's number 4. Unreasonable to expect the sellers to trim the foundation plantings or uneven the walkway bricks or repair a loose fence board. Those are all items that you can visually see and that you should have been aware of when you made your offer. So landscaping modifications is number 4. Number 5 is code updates. This is the biggest one that I struggle with, especially with any listings that I have with the buyer's agents. Right now, I actually have a house under contract that was built in the 70s, and they complained about the wiring. Well, it was built in the 70s. Of course, it has aluminum wiring. If you want to upgrade it, because the code is different, I understand that there's insurance costs and all those other things, but that's the new homeowner's responsibility. So you're gonna have things that are grandfathered. You're going to have, single pane windows versus double pane windows. You can't ask the homeowner to upgrade the home, right? You have to keep in mind that what you're buying is a used home. It was built to code when it was built. If you want something that's currently up to code, you should buy new. No problem. Got lots of new builders that I work with. So I hope that you've enjoyed the 5 appropriate or unreasonable inspection repair requests. My name is Adrienne Oliver and I'm with RE/MAX Universal. I hope to help you and your family. My cell phone number is the best number to reach me. That number is 832-217-7141. Thank you.